Well, how you doing? Mr. DJ back counting down my fantasy playlist September 6, 1986. We're at number 9. We're in the top 10. We're heading for number 1. We're getting closer. We're closing in on number 1, but at number 9 with the Eurythmics. Missionary Man at number 9, up 4 from number 13 the previous week. Missionary Man, this is one of the best rock and roll records of the 80s, as far as I'm concerned. This record sports a grungy guitar that will make Nirvana and Pearl Jam proud. It's a hard ass record. And you got the driving 80s drum machine or whatever, or probably live drums in the background that really just propels this song. It gives us a lot of extra propulsion. This rocket was headed for the stratosphere, but not one of their biggest hits, unfortunately. One of the ultimate techno pop bands, best known for uh, there was Sweet Dreams in 1983 and Here Comes the Rain Again in 1984. They did one of the ultimate techno pop records, Love is a Stranger, the Eurythmics. Massive hit in England, but not so much here in the States. Just barely made top 40 here in the States. That was in the fall of 1983. This song was a deviation. It was a divergence from the techno pop song. We're in the rock and roll hemisphere with all the trappings, the loud, rambunctious guitars, the screaming harmonicas, the backward noises, or noises or music played backwards, particularly near the beginning of this record, of this video. Dave Stewart mixing the blues, the rock and roll, the voodoo, the spiritualism, the mysterious. And the metaphor is perfect as he mixes all these chemicals together at the beginning of the video, and then it just pops open with Ann Lennox's face just growing in this test tube or whatever it was. It was a brilliant visual effect. Dave Stewart wanted to create an arena-sized rock and roll record because techno pop groups were not doing the arena. They were not retrofitted for the arena back in the day. Now that's changed now. You got Calvin DJs like Calvin Harris, Tiesto, David Guetta, Avicii's passed away. They fill up these arenas with dance music, but not quite so much in the 80s though, back in the day. Dave Stewart watched a couple of concert films. One was by the Talking Heads, and there was another by U2 called Under a Blood Red Sky. He said, I want to do something like this. I want this song to rock. Annie Lennox, she dabbled in Hare Krishna. She contributed to the spiritual spectrum of this song. She married a guy in 1984 who was a Hare Krishna, and she got into it, got into Hare Krishna for about a year or two, maybe several years, and then she dropped it later on. But she wrote a poem. She wrote a poem about it, and this song is based off that poem, Missionary Man. It's just a brilliant record, period. I guess I said all I could say about it. I wished, the only thing that I'll say the only other thing I'll say about this record, I wish it was better remembered. Because when people think of an Eurythmics record, they think of either Sweet Dreams or Here Comes the Rain Again. But you ask them, hey, how about Missionary Man? They're like, what? Missionary Man? Hey, man, I'm just a casual listener, man. I'm not into music like you are. One of the best rock and roll songs of the 80s, I'm telling you. Missionary Man by the Eurythmics at number 9 on my fantasy playlist, September 6, 1986.